What's up, guys? I welcome you to my channel, Excel Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub. This channel content has to do with CorelDRAW, Illustrator, and Photoshop. If you want to learn graphics design, all you have to do is to subscribe to this channel. Free tutorial from Monday to Friday in CorelDRAW, Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe Photoshop. Whenever you visit my channel, all you have to do is to make sure you click on the video. When you click on video, you'll be able to see the present and past tutorial in CorelDRAW, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Illustrator, both beginner and advanced tutorial. So when you click on the video, remember to scroll down to see my past and present tutorial in CorelDRAW, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Illustrator. So if you want to learn graphics from the beginning to advanced, this channel is the best for you. So let's get today's tutorial started.
Welcome back, guys. You're welcome to a beginner guide in Adobe Photoshop CC, and this is the class 3 of our Adobe Photoshop CC beginner guide. So if you would like to watch the previous class, please check the video in my channel. I have made a video on page layout for print graphic and a page layout for web graphic. So you need to watch the two videos so that you will be able to understand the series or in this Adobe Photoshop CC beginner guide series, right? So in today's class, guys, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about layer in Adobe Photoshop. Why do you need to know layer? Layer is very much important thing in Photoshop and it confuses people a lot. But in this video, I assure you that if you watch this video from the beginning to the end, you should be able to understand everything you need to know about layer in Adobe Photoshop. All right, so let's get today's class started straight away. So at the bottom here, this is where you have your layer. So this is a layer panel, right? So you can see the layers here is very much active. Under the layer, we have channel, we have part. But these two channels, this is channel and this is part, right? But in this case, we are mostly concerned about layer, right? Layers. Let me go back to layers. Now, how do layers work? For instance, you want to start to create a shape, right? If I go to my tools bar here and let me select my rectangle now. So having select my rectangle, then let me draw a rectangle. All right, so I'm going to close this. All right, so now you can notice that after I draw my rectangle, so you can see the property in the layer panel here, right? Now, let me drag this rectangle to the center. So let's go back to our tools bar again. Then I will right click from the rectangle now. I will select circle. Then I will draw another shape style. All right, so we have, So we have two layers now. That is, under this layer, we have under this layer panel, we have about two objects, right? We have one circle and we have the other one to be rectangle, right? Now, we want to select these two layers at the same time, and so that we can drag around, right? So one of the way you can do that is to come to the layer panel here. Then you press that shift key on your keyboard and select the second layer. Now, before you can drag, you need to go back to your home tab here, click on edit, then look for free transform. Now we can drag around. So the two layers will move. So you can drag it to anywhere you would like it to drag it, right? But if you don't follow this procedure, you're going to have a serious issue in dragging around, right? So now, let's say for instance, we want to have these two layers in a single group, right? So you have to click on the first layer, then press down shift key on your keyboard and click on the second layer. Now, there are many ways by which you can group layers together. So one of the ways is to press Ctrl J on your keyboard. The second way is to drag down and take it down below here and put it in a group here. Now we have grouped it into two. Then you can name it rectangle, and circle. Then you press enter on your keyboard. We have done with that, right? So one other thing is that, let's say for instance, I want to hide this group, right? So all you have to do is to come back to your layer panel here. You'll click on this indicated layers visibility. When you click on it, so the shape is going to hide for a while. So you want it to come back, go back to your layer panel, turn it on again, then it's going to appear immediately, right? So now let's say for instance we want to make some other shapes. So you have to come down below here. This place simply means create a new layer. When you click on it, it's going to automatically create. Now we go back to our toolbar. I will right click again, then I will select a round rectangle, and I will draw. So this new draw, now I want to change the color. So for you to make it, for you to change any color after you draw a shape style, you have to come to the layer panel, double click the shape layer thumbnail, then color picker is going to pump up. Then from here you can change the color to whatever you like. Then you click on OK. Now let's say for instance we want to color our layer, right? So you have to come back to the layer panel again, right click on the layer, then apply color from this point here. So let me say I'm using blue. So the color is going to appear beside the layer, right? Now let's say we need to make a duplicate of this layer, right? So you will still be on the active layer. You right click on it, then you go to duplicate layer. At this point here, you can change the name to, let's change this to red. Then you click on OK. Now we have two layers now. So we can come back to the layer, we right click again and change the color layer to red. You can see it has been changed to red. So now we need to be sure of the duplicate. We come back to the Photoshop workspace and drag out the duplicate. Now, having dragged out the duplicate, we still want to change the color, right? So you have to come to the layer again, double click on the layer thumbnail, then you select your color from the color picker here, from the color wheel, so you can change to red. Then we click on OK, right? So let's say we want to make a type. So you have to come down below here, make a new layer. So when you make a new layer, we can go back to our tools bar now, select type tools. Then we come to the Photoshop workspace and type. And just type Excel graphics. Then we press Ctrl A to highlight. So we need to change the font size so that we can see everything we are typing here. So I'll go to the Home tab here. I'll click on this, then I can select 60. Then I'll select my Move tool, drag. So we can come down to Layer panel again, right click on this. Double click on this and change the layer name to type. And press enter on our keyboard. So we can hide the layer now or turn it back. Right? So this is how you use your layer panel in Photoshop. This step-by-step tutorial, I believe, is going to put you through everything you need to understand in layer panel in Adobe Photoshop. So if you enjoyed today's class, please click like on the video, and also if you have any question as far as today's class is concerned, put your question in the comment section down below. If you would like to continue enjoying a beginner guide in Adobe Photoshop CC like this, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video from the beginning to the end. See you soon.